Say hey, Yellow Jacket football fans. Welcome to the Coach Hal Lamb Show. And Coach, congratulations on a dominating 42-7 victory. I think I put this one in the book at about 22 or 29-0 early in the first half.
Yeah, I thought we came out and played well.
Yes.
You know, we had a great week of practice, and we've got to learn to practice a little bit better. And we got better at practice this week, and it showed on the field tonight. I thought we executed for the most part offensively. Defensively, I thought we played well. We were still having a little too many penalties, but other than that, it was a very positive night, obviously.
But you overcame every penalty.
Yes, we did. Yes.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 possessions in the first half, and we had one turnover pick, but the other 5 possessions were touchdowns. But as soon as we had the turnover with 1:11 left in the first quarter, lo and behold, your defensive player of the week from last week, putting in a bid for another one, Trip Hoblizel gets a 30-plus yard pick 6. So that actually you kind of ended up 6 for 6 in the first half.
Yeah, I think that was a great play by Tripp. You know,
Yes.
we got pressure on the quarterback, and
Yes.
quarterback, when you get him out of his comfort zone, he's not as good when he's sitting back there in the pocket. So we knew that going in, so we tried to put some pressure on him.
And a 2-point conversion.
Yeah, we took advantage of how they were lining up. We looked at it earlier, and I gave Peyton okay to go ahead and do it, so it worked out.
It worked out really well. Zane McCracken was just dancing around in the end zone. He was pumped. Defense played the black shirt defense of Coach Hobb the Elder was dominating the whole night. The pound and shoot offense of Coach Mike Davis was dominating. Your defensive 3-down linemen and the Mac Daddies, the 5 guys, and when you throw in some tight ends, just completely controlled both lines of scrimmage.
Yeah, I thought we played good up front on both sides of the ball, and you know, Coach Aiken had mentioned that was their weakest part of their team, and I agreed with it after watching the film, and we did a good job of taking advantage of their weakness, and I thought our kids played well up front.
They're big up front offensively.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
I mean, you're looking at 270, 285, 250, 260, 285. That's a good size line, but you know, there's a difference between big and being able to execute. So our guys executed really well.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ringgold, and on the hoof, they look like they should be a lot better football team.
Yes.
And, you know, they were scary looking, you know, watching them on tape. And at some point this season, they're gonna hit that switch button, and they're gonna be able to play a lot better. But they hadn't played up to their potential yet, and luckily they didn't play up to their potential tonight either.
I think the Yellow Jackets had a lot to do with them not playing up to their potential, don't you think?
Yeah, I do. I do as well. I thought our kids were really ready to play, and anytime you go on the road, and Ringgold, last time we were at Ringgold, we were down at halftime.
Yes, we were.
I thought we handled the game very well, and you know, I told them, you know, they're at a point where if you get up on them on 14-0, 21-0, they might fold to 10. That's exactly what happened.
And speaking of down, we were down in the press box instead of on the roof this time.
Oh, really?
But it was a nice evening, and even when we did some pregame warm-up, the clouds came in and kind of cooled things down a little bit, so it wasn't as miserable as it was when I'm driving up there. Let's see, I left here at about 5:05, and by the time I got within 2 miles of the exit, my car thermometer went to 95, and I was thinking, oh, is it going to be hot tonight?
It was humid.
Oh, it was still hot.
It was still hot and humid, and you could tell it. Some of our kids were they were struggling late in the first half.
Yeah, hard to believe that tomorrow's the first day of autumn.
I wish it'd hurry up and get here.
It's about 75.
That'd be nice.
We don't want it real cool yet.
No.
We're going to take a look at the first half highlights. Yellow Jackets victorious 42-7. You're watching the Coach Hal Lamb Show. I feel like I'm low. Welcome back to the Coach Hal Lamb Show. And Coach, before we get started with the football, congratulations go out to Coach Diane Smith.
Yeah, I told her, you know, 700 wins is a lot of wins.
She told you.
I don't care what you're coaching.
Yeah.
Tiddlywinks or whatever. That's a lot of wins. Congratulations to her for sure.
Yeah, and then they racked up their her 700th first on senior night. So they're up playing at Jack Maddox, not now as we speak, but they played Friday and Saturday, so they're getting ready for the region tournament. And Coach D, congratulations. As Coach says, wow, 701 victories. That's a lot. So we're really proud of our Lady Yellow Jackets. Hope they can drag me down to Columbus, and I can do some Thursday and Saturday games down there at the end.
I think definitely they'll be in Columbus.
Yeah, I do too. All right, the captains for tonight's game are?
Let's see, you got Ben King, Drew Rutledge, Aaron Hayes, and Max Nesbitt.
And I didn't get to see her run through Banner.
It's kind of a unique situation over there. We both come out on the same end of the field, and I really didn't want to go to the other end and run through the sign, so we talked about it before the game. They'd let us run through, and then they come across the field and run through.
How come those numbers are so nice to see on the TV screen as opposed to the press box? I mean, they're so easy to identify. But anyway, we won the coin toss, deferred the second half, and toe meets leather as Eduardo bangs another one into the end zone. And wow, what a funny bounce.
Yeah, according to my coaches, that could have been, they don't really know if it crossed the plane of the goal line.
I don't know that it did either. But anyway, so they did say it did hit the goal line, so that is a touchback for Eduardo, and he keeps adding to his collection because I think he had 2 or 3 tonight.
They did.
Yeah. So congratulations to him. Defense is really good. They come out and they hit a nice little passing pattern, which you told me earlier in the week they're going to throw the ball all over the field.
Yeah, they really didn't throw it as much as they thought they would, really.
So they come up with 2nd and short. They bang in there. There's just no place to go, Coach.
I tell you, it's really hard to run against our defense. You know, we're just so well coached up there, and they play extremely hard. We got, those linebackers are really good players, so it's hard to run the football on us.
3rd and 1. So they go to a quick out right here, and Braylon Barton is there to stick his hand right into the chest pads and knock that ball down. And a lot of Ringgold people were thinking that Andre Tarver, with his height, was going to wear out Braylon, and that's not the case.
That was a great break on the ball by Braylon there to force him to punt.
You went after a couple punts tonight.
Yeah, we did. Mm-hmm. We had a great return right here. We just got to be smart. I can't remember. I have to look at it on the wide angle, but
yeah, at the bottom of the screen, I missed it. He got a 2.5 first downs on that return, but we get a block in the back. So
Braylon is dangerous with the football on punt return. He's very good at that.
Sees the field, hand it off to Zach, number 24. They grabbed a hold of his ankle, his thigh pad, and they slow him down, but he didn't get slowed down much tonight.
No, he didn't. He had a great night. I think they had him for about 122 yards rushing.
Every bit of it, and a couple touchdowns. Well, I forgot where they dropped it. I see where he stepped out of bounds. I thought, live action, I thought he was going to be a half-yard short.
Yeah,
1st and 10.
They gave us first down there. Good execution on that play action. Throw it out here to Braylon, and corner makes a good play.
Well, they had 2 guys that Drew was trying to block. So they played our screens a couple times well, but then it lessons, and oh my golly, pick up your shoestrings, young man. They're laying on the field. Nice
good job by Brandon. Good job getting the ball out to him. 3rd and 2, we run what a run. Great run here.
Look at this. Look at him. Look at Taz go. Switches the ball to the outside arm.
Because we let one through on the backside there, and that's, normally it's a loss, but Zach made a great run.
Yeah, he just keeps his balance. And then they called us for illegal procedure on this.
Yeah, they called it on Jaden. I'll have to.
He didn't look like he jumped much to me. It must have been a little flinch. Back us up 5. We had a few penalties, but we were able to overcome them tonight.
Yep.
Of course, I know you want to see those reduced.
Good job by Gavin. Good catch by Rucker.
He held on to the ball. He got hit good.
Yep.
That was a good job for Rucker to hang on to that.
Rucker, I'm happy for Rucker. He's solid. He's not, flashy. He just does what he's coached to do, and he's a good player.
If the ball's just a little bit closer to his chest, he probably goes up to see.
Yes.
But that's nitpicking. Gavin drops back, and we've got a illegal procedure against us.
Okay. Oh, that was on Braylon, a wide receiver, I think. I think he got an early start. This is a good job picking up. They brought the house right here, and we did a great job picking it up. And good throw, good catch.
Mac Daddy's picked up those blitz, and then that was a perfect pass on a perfect route. So the Jackets are up 6-0 on their first possession of the game. I like this uniform. I like the white and the gold breeches.
Yeah, we got some combinations we can wear, and it does look good. I like it too.
Yeah, clean look. Through the upright and on to they got all kinds of stands back there. selling things, etc. By the way, you missed halftime, and halftime was maybe one of the best halftimes I've seen all year.
Really?
Both bands were excellent. Toe meets leather. This was great that the kid stayed in bounds. I thought he was going to step out.
Yeah.
But, you know, good coverage. Get it out to the 24.
Nice kick.
Yes.
Anytime we get it inside the hash, it makes the coverage a little bit better.
Yeah, and then when it hits to the numbers, coverage is really good. And Eduardo's been getting them right around the numbers, a couple times inside it. Hey, a little wishbone, shotgun wishbone, huh?
Yeah, they trying a little zone option there. You know, this quarterback's been starting. I think he started as a sophomore. He's been starting for the third year, I think.
That's what their radio guy said. I'd forgotten that he was only 5'10". I thought he was taller.
Yeah, he's not that tall. He's a pretty thick kid.
Yeah, he is. Good, well-built kid. Rolls to the right-hand side. Kendall's all over him. He throws it out of bounds, and we had good downfield coverage. What caused that initially was the coverage downfield.
Yep, great coverage, and Kendall's getting a little pressure on him.
Kendall's was pumped. He was after him. I think he may have said a thing or two to him after he threw it away, like, I'm coming for you. Throw it down the middle, and I thought this was going to be a pick. The kid jumped up and knocked it away from Peyton.
Yeah, he did.
Peyton was just playing center field. He was there.
We try to block this one, and I think we're close.
We are
Colin
close.
gets real close.
Real close. Oh. And he did a good job of not running into the kicker.
Yeah,
this turns out to be an 18-yard punt with about a 4-yard backward return. So we're in great shape. 1st and 10 at their 40. Look at this. Look at the bug go. There is a seal. He tried to find that seam.
Yeah, he did. Got a couple of yards, though.
Yeah, we'll take it.
1 yard, maybe.
Yeah, 2nd and 9. 2 receivers left and right.
They played the screen pretty good there.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They obviously practiced it this week. Normally when Brayling goes into the middle like that, he can bounce it out. Then he's really dangerous. Gavin drops straight back, looking downfield.
3rd and 8 right here. Good job getting first down.
Yeah, you look at this team on the hoof and you think, man, this is a nice-looking team. There goes Zach. Bounce it back to the left. Ooh, a little fake. Runs to a tackler, and we got more litter on the field.
Yeah, call holding on our right tackle, Cole Griffin, but I'll have to go back and study that one.
Motion by Drew Rutledge to make trips to the left. Oh, this is a nice play.
We had him. We just got to back shoulder him. Got to throw it more on the line.
Coach, the only passes Gavin missed tonight were the ones that were probably going to go for a TD.
Yeah.
How many points would you have scored?
Yeah, he would have had a lot more passing yards.
Oh, my gosh. They trip up Zach by his tootsies, but this offense is still cooking.
This was a great job by Logan Parker getting the first down because it was 3rd and about 7, 6 maybe.
Yeah. And he broke out of that tackle. Coach Hobb Younger's weight room's paying off. Here we go. Little reverse sweep.
That's a great job by Gavin getting him in the end zone. I don't know. I thought he did a little better job than that from the sideline.
He pushed him. He made the guy keep going out to. It's a good block.
Good job by Braylen getting it in the end zone.
He might have 100% blocking for the Hogs this week. All right, we're going to line up in our tight extra point formation.
And we always look and see how they're lined up. We had a couple of options there. And we come back and do it this next TD.
Zane McCracken snapping, Peyton Morrow holding, and Eduardo kicking it to the baseball diamond. We're up 14-0. 4.5 minutes left in the first quarter.
Good drive.
Very good drive. 40-yard drive, nice drive. Overcame a couple penalties.
Yep.
Doing a nice job. Toe meets leather. Down it goes into the end zone. It's the 2nd touchback of the game.
Good job by Eduardo. He keeps getting better and better, stronger and stronger.
Yes, he does. Give to the running back.
I tell you, Coach Rice does a good job with his kickers. They really do, because beginning of the year, you look at them and say, oh, you think you're going to have a long year kicking the ball, but they just keep getting better and better.
That was last year, Coach. You knew you were going to have a decent year this year.
Yep.
Offsides against Calhoun. It'll be second down. They've got the ball at their own 30-yard line. Actually, I gave them a first down, I'm sorry. A little pushing and shoving, tripping, and Braylon's still in his hip pocket. And
good coverage there.
Yeah.
He's, Tarver's about 6'2", 6'3", so he's got the size advantage on him, but Braylon's a really good corner. Good job by Peyton setting the edge there and giving Davis Allen time to get there.
A chance to throw the runner around like he's a sack of potatoes. Did you see him? He cartwheeled him out of bounds. The kid just hit the ground and bounced back up. Nice look in, nice completion, but it was good coverage.
Yeah, good coverage. He definitely wasn't wide open.
Well,
made him stick it in there.
He's going against the kid that's vertically challenged. He's quick. But, I mean, that kid's going to be open when Peyton in his hip pocket. Play fake. Ooh, there's a nice hit.
Good job by Brandon.
You know what that was, don't you? Heard footsteps.
Yep.
They know about number 3. Two receivers left and right. Fake to the running back. Quarterback scrambles. That's just good defense, Coach.
Almost a pick by John Kell there.
Yeah, John Kell is a very quietly productive corner. Does a good job. Here comes a blitz up the middle. Look at Davis knock that blocker over. Did you see that?
Yeah.
The pass is incomplete, so they're going to have to punt.
Good job by our defense.
Yes.
They're really showing them a lot of different looks.
Yeah, I don't think they're happy with the looks. It's like, we're getting a good rush from the outside.
A little dangerous there. We got to get away from that ball a little bit quicker.
So we're going to take over at the our own 26-yard line. One of our worst. It's one of our worst, but we had the worst coming up.
Yeah. Good job out here to Drew Rutledge on the out route.
I thought that was a nice catch.
Good protection, a little play action protection.
Yeah, and Mac Daddies did a good job of making holes for the running game and protecting Gavin. Oh, look at this. There's John Kell. Boy, he can cut on a dime, Coach.
Great job by John Kell there. Good blocking up front by our offensive lineman.
Mac Daddies are doing a good job. Roll to the left. We got Mr. Nate Bonner out here catching that ball.
We had it any time we wanted to, really.
Every play. Yeah, I mean, you could have been so one-dimensional. Nice pump fake.
That's another one. If he sticks it on the line, Rucker's probably catching that ball.
Yeah. Lord knows how many points we score. All right, give it to John Kell. Bounces it outside. Not a whole lot of running room. Keeps the clock running.
Looks like we got about 3 there, though.
Yes, we did.
Playing press over here. And
that's because of the push of your offensive line.
Not very good.
Well, they got good pressure on us, and they do get a pick.
Yep.
So they get a turnover, an interception. We've got them deep in their territory at about their 18-yard, well, actually the 19. Not a whole lot of running room. Going to pick up a couple yards. I think they ended up giving him 3, so let's make it 2nd and 7. So, they're going to intercept the pass. Why don't we? Ooh. Good pressure. Quarterback.
Good pressure by Brandon Spector. And
nice convoy down the field as Trip Hoplazel takes it into the end zone. His 2nd pick of the year and his first pick 6.
I don't know what the penalty was. I can't remember.
Yep.
A personal foul on them.
Yeah, I didn't. Obviously, they're going to assess on it. Now look how they're lined up. So does Peyton call this himself?
Yes, he does. I gave him an option. That was a good job. Good execution.
Good pass.
See, the center's eligible because we back off the 2 guys out wide.
Right.
And they don't realize that.
So he's at the end of the line of scrimmage.
Yes, that's right.
But that was a nice pass.
Yeah,
of course, Peyton played quarterback a lot, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Early in his high school career, he did.
Absolutely. Kick it into the end zone again, another touchback. This guy's on fire. So I think there's about 25 and a half seconds left.
I try to get to the outside, and there's Peyton making a tackle. Good job by Peyton.
Nice tackle. And that ends the first quarter, 22-0.
I don't think you're going to be able to get lower than Peyton.
No. And that's okay. This kid did a nice run with this ball. I thought we had him surrounded.
Yeah, Tripp misses a tackle. His dad wasn't too happy about that one.
You think? I formation, 3 receivers left. They freeze us at the line of scrimmage. Yeah, I just thought they might throw the ball 30 times, 35 times. I mean, they threw it a lot, but I thought they tried to run the ball. There's no place to go.
I don't know how many times they threw it. Do you?
No, I didn't have time to total it.
Yeah.
Coach Long got this film ready for us quick.
He did.
Throw the ball down the field. This is a nice route by John Kell, which he's going to run an even better route later in the game. Nice coverage. I mean, he had the kid blanketed.
Oh, big hit by McKnight there.
Slobber knocker. Man, he put a shoulder in him. A running back will probably be a little bit sore tomorrow morning.
Yes, he will.
Got the old Dallas Cowboys look on the offensive line going down and getting ready to snap. Ooh.
Not a whole lot there.
And then 54 coming over the top just to make sure. Line up the punt again.
We'll give him a different look this time. We go punt safe.
Yes.
Just trying to get the ball back.
Braylon's got a 27, and the turf monster reached up and grabbed him. So 1st and 10 for the Jackets from their own 27. Give it to Zach.
That's a good, tough run by Zach. Gets about 6 yards. And
That's a 6-yard gain.
yeah, that's a good hard running.
And they were pulling him backwards for the last 4 of it. Of course, the kid's strong. Look at this. Cut it outside.
That's great blocking up front.
Big holes.
Big hole, big hole.
That's Elijah Baldridge, Jaden Curtis, Ben King, Zeke Brown, Cole Griffin from left to right. They did a really good job tonight. There's a couple good-sized kids on that defensive line.
We'll give the ball to Braylon in the backfield here, and that's what we're looking for with him, just, getting him out in space and letting him use his athletic ability.
And making sure they hang on to him when they put an arm around him, because he was about ready to break that one. Jeremy Register in motion from right to left.
Done.
Ooh, nice
That's a
pickup.
good job. Good job by Gavin stepping up in the pocket, and they had Grant Gilmer, who did a good job for us.
Yes, he did.
He played a lot tonight. That's Rooker.
That was a touchdown.
Yeah, it was.
That ball got tipped. That was 6. Gavin drops straight back, throwing the ball, somebody in his face. Whoop, whoop, pick up your shoelaces. Oh, he spins out of that. What do you get?
That was another 3rd down conversion.
Another, what, 9 yards after the catch? 3 receivers to the left.
So we're trying to play fast now and get lined up as fast as we can.
Look at him.
We get down to the 1. Great, tough run.
I think he could have carried 2 into the end zone. 3 was just a bit much to ask. We're at the 1.
I got a run through linebacker there.
Yeah, they did. A loss of 2 on that play. Timeout by Ringgold. Now we put Gavin under center. Our heavy sumo set unbalanced to the right. And he gets into the end zone.
Yes,
Zach.
he does.
1st of 2.
Great job getting it in the end zone.
Yep. Sticking it in. They're going to make sure somebody stays. Well, they kind of, I don't know, you might have been able to do it again.
Maybe so.
They don't have anybody deep. If this had been a different score game. Nice extra point by Eduardo out of the snap of Zane. And the hold of Peyton, we're 29-0. This has been a different game. They keep playing that one-on-one defense against Brandon. You'd been throwing to him all night.
For sure.
Down to the 4-yard line, bobbles it, comes up the middle of the field. And we slow him down, stop him at the 25.
That's not bad. We'll take him at the 25.
And Eduardo will tell you, Should have had it more to the right, but yeah, that's all right. Quarterback drops straight back. Going over the middle, a nice catch, and this is a nice run by this kid.
Yeah, he did. He almost.
He tried to score.
Yeah.
And that's, maybe they're just taking plays off every now and then. Because, you know,
That's good extra effort by Trip Hobbitzell.
oh, up the middle, here comes Davis. They pick him up. Here comes John Kell. Oh, nice route.
Nice job.
Nice hands.
Great catch.
Yeah. They put him down to 2. Some of the Ringgold fans in front of us were saying, well, he ended up in the end zone. It should be a safety. I said, sure. After he bounced about 3.5 yards. The referee behind the linebackers, how many years has he been walking this slow and doing this? And
A
we've
lot.
had him for years. Goes at the same speed. So we have it at the 2. We lose a yard. So it's going to be 2nd and 11. So you give them a little different formation here, but we're still in shotgun. Pull the backside lineman. Zach's got a hole, breaks free, keeps the vision, keeps the balance, and gets us a first down.
It's getting away from that goal line is really important, and I thought we didn't block it very good the first time, and then we ran a different play and got big yardage. We had a 90-yard touchdown here too.
Yes, we did. I'm telling you, the number of points you could have scored. So we give it to Zach. He's going to get it out to the 25 or so. They knock him out of bounds, and they throw him down hard to do. It doesn't bother him. He just bounces up. He says, "Come on, give me a real hit."
Good throw by Gavin there on a quick out to Drew Rutledge.
Got some extra yards after the catch.
Yep.
Some
We
little
ran
yak.
that play a lot tonight because we
Yeah.
felt like it was really good. Here's Zach again. He took a hit there.
Yeah, he did. But it didn't bother him. Timeout by Ringgold because we're driving. We're at their 49-yard line. This drive started at our 2. Rucker tried to pull it in. He got the left hand on it. He wanted that right hand up there bad.
Throw a screen out here. This is a great job by Logan.
Cuts to the left-hand side.
Logan's faster than you really think he is. He's got a burst to him.
Yes, he does. And I was just up in the press box, and I said, Braylon, don't touch the blocker or the tackler. And let's give it to Zach for one more. And he goes in untouched, his 2nd touchdown of the night, the 11th of the season. That's Gavin's 9th touchdown pass of the season, and it was Brandon's 2nd touchdown reception. Stats keep piling up. But you look at our defensive stats. Our stats are pretty evenly spread amongst all the guys.
Yes, they are.
Zane snaps, Peyton holds, and Julio De Leon kicks it into the Ringgold band. 36-0 with 3:37 left in the first half.
We don't have as many defensive snaps as a lot of people because we're not on the field
That long.
very much.
No. That was a nice 98-yard drive, Coach.
Yeah, it was.
Longest of the season.
Good job by Jeremy Register. Great job.
25, he will hit you.
Yeah, he's doesn't weigh much, but he's a really, really physical player
He
for
just
his size.
doesn't know any better. He's just going to hit you. Throw a little bubble screen out here on the right-hand
Good
side.
job by John Kell.
Yeah.
And Tripp.
Yeah.
Did a good job forcing him out wide, and John Kell made the tackle.
Shed the blocker, make the tackle. Kept that outside shoulder free. They practice all the time. I'll tell you what.
Colin Baggett almost had a pick there.
He was on that. Quarterback gets it closer to inbounds. I think he gets it. Quarterback scrambles to the right-hand side. Oh. Peyton tried to pick it off the turf.
Good job by Aaron Hayes. We got Aaron Hayes a little bit
Yeah.
in there. Give Brandon a breather.
Yeah, why not? Game's over.
We got punt return on here.
Yeah, you kind of fake him out there, didn't you? Because you got all those down linemen.
We got a good return.
Braylon comes to the right-hand side, picks up a first down on the punt return. Got great field position.
Great punt returner. He really sees the field well.
He loves to run the ball, Coach. John Kell has it. Dips back outside. They still can't find him. He just juking them every which way, left to right, and gets a nice gain down to the 33-yard line. Give it to him one more time. Slides through there. You know, now I know who he reminds me. Reminds me of Marcus Allen, the way he glides to the line of scrimmage.
You got Carson Griffin in there, right tackle, who's a sophomore. He's Cole's brother.
Coach Mack likes him.
Yeah, he's going to be a really good player.
Yeah, he is. Down inside the 5, we're down to the 1.
That was to Grant, and they call holding on us.
Yes, they did. So it's going to back us up. We'll just start this all over. We're back to the 32. Gavin rolls to the right.
Good job sticking it in the zone there to Drew Rutledge.
I was just sitting here thinking Drew had a bunch of catches.
I thought we spreaded the ball very well tonight.
Oh, you got everybody involved. John Kell drags a couple tacklers with him down to the 15-yard line. And this is the point I said on the radio, I said, you don't really want to score here. And then Todd said, well, they're either going to have to stop us or we're going to run the ball into the end zone, which you did.
Well, I was kind of hoping they would stop us on that 3rd down. I was going to call timeout and kick a field goal,
right?
You know, with the last couple of seconds. But if they're not going to stop us running the football, we're going to score.
I mean, what can you do?
Yeah.
You know, John Kell goes into the end zone. So he picks up a rushing touchdown. They got a flag on the, what'd they call on this?
Oh, they called Zane touched the ball, and once he touches the ball, he can't take his hands off of it.
Oh, and that's what he did?
Supposedly. I mean, he's been doing it all year.
Okay.
I'll have to call about that rule.
Yep. And that nailed the official underneath the left upright.
I'm sure that'll get rewound a few times in the coaches' meeting.
You might have an officiating crew want to have a copy of that. Down to the 6. Up the sideline he comes, a little bit of an opening, and then we close it down. He keeps his feet and gets out to about
Good
the 40.
hustle by Jeremy.
Yeah.
And who is that? That's Ethan Crump, I believe.
Yes, it was. Ethan's not very big.
No, but he's a really good player.
Plays hard. They just held Ken does. 71 grabbed a hold of him. Oh, we threw our hand up in front of his face and it distracted him.
Yes, it did.
Yes, it did. So how soon after that last play concluded did you find out we were going to have a running clock second half?
I think one of the assistant coaches told me when we got in the locker room that day it was going to be a running clock.
Yeah, I thought I noticed. Now, when we went off the field, they had stopped because the teams crisscross, so they let us get to the locker room. And so no adjustments outside of lining up the 2s, 3s, and 4s?
Yeah, we just got to, you know, the biggest problem we had was JV special teams, you know. We had to get those guys because we don't dress all of our 9th graders, and some of those guys are on JV special teams. So Coach Perkins, I felt sorry for him at halftime trying to get those organized.
He can handle it.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Did a good job except for the block punt.
Yeah, that's the way it goes.
Yep.
It's just outstanding. Very, very good first half. And yes, just relax. You're in the Barca Lounger. Get your Daddy-O's donut. Then you're going to watch the best doggone band in the land, the Pride of Georgia's Northland, led by band director Larry Brown, assistant director Sarah Knapp, and onto the field by drum major Catherine Stockman and assistant drum major Nathaniel Freeman. You're going to see another outstanding halftime show. You're watching the Coach Hal Lamb Show.
Halftime entertainment with Calhoun marching Yella Jackets. Tonight's the Calhoun band will be playing Georgia on My Mind with trumpet soloists Jorge Jaramillo, Poker Face, and Nalia, with low brass duet Julie Harrow and the Seagull Vargas, trumpet duet Christian Pina and Nick Hall. Featured trumpets are Isaiah Ramos, Connor Hanley, John Reed, Chris Patel, Ty Lee, Tate Warren, Christian Pena, Erica Morales, Andrew Delgado, and Nick Hall, plus the CHS percussion section. Band staff includes Robert Melville, percussion instructor, Tracy Merrill, lead direct note, Madison Blunt, assistant lead direct note, Meredith Hogan, color guard instructor, and Anna Kay Pulliam, assistant color guard instructor. The band is under the direction of Larry Brown and Sarah Knapp. The band is under the field command of Drum Major Catherine Stockman and Assistant Drum Major Nathaniel Freeman. On behalf of Superintendent Dr. Michelle Taylor and Principal Dr. Peter Boone, the pride of Georgia's Northland, the Calhoun Marching Ensembles.
Welcome back to the Coach Hal Lamb Show, and we've got the number 2s, 3s, and 4s lined up, and we're ready to start this second half. Beautiful night, excellent facilities, and we're just ready to play ball in the second half and get this puppy over.
Yeah, I thought they did a good job with the facilities, you know,
Yes.
when the tornado came through and destroyed everything, and they rebuilt a lot of it. But I tell you, the turf needs replacing after walking on it and playing on it. You know,
I thought it was wearing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's expensive.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah, it is, as you know. All righty, Jake Morrow in at quarterback. I thought he handed off to Greg Carr. He pulled it out of his belly, and he goes off left tackle, left in, and gets some positive yards, about 4. Jake's getting a lot of playing time.
He is. He's you know, he's really a running quarterback and throws it good. And
Well, he zipped a couple passes tonight.
yeah, good run
There's a
right
real
here.
good run.
Yep. He's got a good arm, and he runs. So, you know, his package is a little bit different than Gavin's. Big hit there.
Right in the hole. Slowed down.
That was Tarver making that hit.
Yeah, Julian Ipack. He's a good-looking athlete.
Yeah, yes, real good. Is he going to play baseball?
I think he's going to be a second-round pick, if not first.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think he'll ever go to Mississippi State. And then a nice run for the Yellow Jackets. Get the ball out to the 45-yard line. A pass to Brady Drummond.
Good catch by Brady.
Yes. So Jake's got Mr. Ipack to his left. He rolls to the left. Julian giving him some protection. They pick it off.
Well, the corner came off of it, and we didn't do a good job with the out. You know, we've got to take an outside release up top, and that won't happen.
There you go. So they've got it. They're threatening to score here. We lead 42-0. 8:49. We have a running clock. Illegal procedure against Ringgold. That'll back him up to the 16, so it'll be 1st and 10 from the 16. And our young defense plays well on this series.
Yep, you got, let's see, Reese Poe, a junior, at number 20, and good effort right there. David Braden's in there at 42, Aaron Hayes, 22. Zeke Brown, we got him playing a little Mike linebacker. Julian Ipack at linebacker.
Zeke getting to hit some people to hit him. There you go. Turnabout's fair play.
We got Will Hawkins at defensive tackle. That's a great effort by Reese Poe, Will Hawkins, and Carson Griffin.
Coach, you got 6 guys around the ball carrier.
Zeke Brown.
Yep. This backs him way up. Push him back, push him back. Quarterback drops straight back, looking for a receiver, finds him. Nice coverage, bring him
Good
down
coverage by
immediately.
Aaron Hayes and Zeke Brown.
That's your middle linebacker dropping to help the free safety. So they're back down there thinking, well, we're going to get a score here. Quarterback dances around a little bit. Now he scrambles, rolls to the left, under some pressure, throws it out there, and it's incomplete.
We stop them. That's a great stop by our defense there.
Yeah, they had 1st and 10 at the 11. So we take over.
There's Bryant Busby.
He runs the ball hard.
As a PA announcer, calling him Boosby.
Oh, did he
Boosby.
call it? I didn't hear it.
Bryant Boosby.
Brian Boosby. They were real nice to us in the press
Yeah.
box. Nice group of people.
There's Busby again. Good run for first down. Good blocking up front by Colby Hall, Carson Griffin, Taylor Gresham, Hudson Dyer, and Josh Futch. Had a linebacker run through.
Yeah, he did. He got a hold of Mr. Busby. B squared. Coming out here on the right-hand side, tries to get up in there. Of course, we're playing against their number 1s.
Yeah, they still got their ones in
Yes,
there.
they do. The whole 3rd quarter.
Third down, and they brought the house, and we're just trying to run the ball and get out of there.
Is that Mr. Lacey?
That was Jerry and Haynes.
Oh, yeah, Jerry and Haynes. That's right. Number 33. Oh, and they came in there and got us.
Yeah, it's a good teaching tool right here.
Yeah, it is.
Yep. Learn from it. Have to look and see what happened and go from there.
Well, there's 3 or 4 coming up the middle. So they had the ball 1st and 10 at our 14. There's a minute left on the clock.
Face mask,
That was a face mask.
they call it.
Yeah, they finally threw the litter down. They're going to move it a couple yards closer. Yeah, That was the referee standing behind the linebackers, and he's methodical in his approach to things. So they've got it 1st and goal to 2. 3 receivers out to the right. Fake the running play and hit the receiver running a slant. Tarver.
Like a one-handed snag.
Yeah. So they're going to line up and do it, kick their extra point. There's 37.5 seconds left. And the ball goes through the upright, and it's 42-7. And they did a good job of running the clock a lot.
Yes, they did.
The ECO sat right next to us in the press box. So
We got our JV kickoff return team out there, and I tell you, this kid kicked it in the end zone. We didn't see this on film. I don't know if it's a different kid or what.
Well, it's the same one, but I watched him in pregame, and this is what he did all pregame.
Really?
And then he punted the ball nicely in pregame. Of course, you know, it's different when you got people running down your throat. I like this running back coach.
Yeah, he's a good player. He's going to be real good. You got to keep working hard, and he's got a good head on his shoulders right now, and you ought to see him play JV games.
I'll bet he's tough.
Good job right here to Max Nesbitt, who is a special young man. He's a winner. He's coachable and does exactly what he's coached to do.
Great character.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, good family. So we have the ball as we start the 4th quarter.
Throw a screen out here to Greg. Greg makes a good catch, about 4 yards.
They played our screens well. 3 receivers left.
And run Jaren again. He's close to breaking this one. I call holding on Max. Didn't see that one.
I didn't, yeah.
It was a late flag too.
And it was very late. And it was at the end of the play, and I didn't see where it occurred. See, he zipped that ball in there, Coach.
Yeah, he did.
Jake did.
He's got a strong arm.
He got a little giddy up on it. 2 receivers right and left. Jake dropped straight back and got the blind side blitz.
Not very good there. Got to punt it again, and we got so many people in the backfield right here. I think we got all 11 of them in the backfield, or 10 of them. That's what the penalty was.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, and then they had a block in the back. So
okay.
blindside block is what it was.
Slobber knocker. Yeah. That's 57. So you had too many.
Yeah, we had the right side and the left side too far back.
So they're offsetting penalties. There were just 2 penalties on it. Okay.
Yep.
So we're going to redo it. Now we got them up a little bit better on this left side.
It's Jake Prather we had to put him in there because our guy's a 9th grader, so we had to coach him up on the sideline.
A little shorter punt this time. They get it back to midfield. First and 10 for Ringgold from our 50.
We got some new people in the game. We got Caden Charles right there, number 10. Ethan Crump, Alex Ambrosio, number 35.
They've got a sophomore quarterback in there, a little bit taller kid.
There's a freshman running back, number 27, that played against us in the JV game.
I think that's that Corey Dumas. Coach Akins likes him. He's got an offensive or defensive lineman as a freshman that he's worked into the rotation, playing quite a bit.
One of those linebackers is a freshman, the coach's kid, number 12.
Yep, okay.
Defense coordinator's son.
Okay. They bang it up in the middle, not a whole lot of running room.
I call it a personal foul on them or something. Oh, no, cut block, low
Yeah,
block.
yeah, cut block. Yeah, I couldn't think of cut, and I wrote low on my sheet, which, 2 receivers right, 2 left. I'm thinking, what do they call that? Quarterback scrambles. There's the sack.
Sacked by Alex Ambrosio and Will Hawkins. Will's a sophomore and Alex is a junior.
Good. This kid at right tackle is a sophomore.
He's big.
He's huge. And his last name is House. So he's as big as that.
Ironic.
Yeah, it is. He's big. That kid just dropped the ball. Two receivers left and right. Here we come with a blitz from the defense's left. We take on the blocker, and that opens up.
There's Max Nesbitt and Mason Ray, number 18.
Mason was in on a lot of tackles
Yeah.
tonight.
He's a great kid as well.
Is he a sophomore or junior?
He's a senior.
Mason is?
Yep.
Okay. Puts his right foot into the ball, gets nice hang time.
Good catch by Will Siemens, who is a sophomore. He's going to be a really good player because he's fast.
Oh, is he really?
He's got some really good speed.
He did a nice job of fielding that.
It's going to be another good player right here, Brett Bradley. He's just a sophomore. He's a real tough kid.
You're going to have to get more footballs to play with.
And good
Ooh,
job
nice
by
play fake. Did you see?
He just tries to run over somebody.
We did. Our 27 ran over the blue 27. He put his shoulder down. A little feisty. This kid's good.
Good run, good blocking up front. You got Nick Prater at center. Oh, let's see who else you got. I can't see the numbers. Oh, you got, there's Nick.
You know, I think the high snap disrupted the routine,
Yeah,
or he would have
yeah.
handed the ball off.
Yep. We had a good play if he could have handed
Yes.
it off.
Now I see that on a replay. Live, I missed that.
This is Brett Garland, who we think's got a bright future. He's just a 10th grader as well. He plays Mike linebacker and running back.
A bunch of sophomores are going to play.
Yep.
You're going to count on them next year, aren't you?
Well, we feel like some of these 10th graders could definitely help us on special teams right now.
Right now.
You know, with their JV season, we don't want, we want to play all 4 quarters in JV. So
Right. Yeah, once that's
once
over.
the season's over, we'll be able to plug some of them in there.
They got rid of the score pretty quick.
Yes, they did.
It was 42-7. Regardless of what you heard on Twitter and other postings throughout the state, it was 42-7. So congratulations. Just great start. Played without, I know there were some penalties, but you played efficiently overcoming those.
Yeah, we did. We had a few too many penalties, but like you said, we didn't hurt us really that much because
No.
we executed, and I thought we executed as well the first half offensively as we have all year.
Yes.
I mean, we missed a couple of throws that were here and there, but overall, I thought we were clicking on all cylinders on offense.
If you'd hit all those throws,
Yeah.
Coach, if you'd hit all the throws, you wouldn't have been playing your first string from the middle of the second quarter on, because Lord knows what the score would have been.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just good. We're going to take a timeout and come back and look at the plays of the game, those stingers. You're watching the Coach Hal Lamb Show. Welcome back to the Coach Hal Lamb Show, and we're going to show you the plays of the game, the stingers, and there were many that we could have picked. We're going to pick some starters, we're going to pick up some backups, and this first one is?
We throw a little big third down conversion on the first series, a little quick post pattern by Brandon, good play action, good blocking up front because they brought a lot of people.
Yeah, good blocking by the Mac Daddies. So we're going to give it to John Kell, who dances into the end zone for a rushing touchdown.
Great job by, that may be John Kell's first touchdown.
It was. First rushing touchdown, yeah.
And here, I think this is Tripp's pick 6.
I believe you're right. I want to get the exact yardage because I missed it. Ooh,
Put pressure on the quarterback, good job.
at the 28.
28-yard touchdown. Good job getting it in the end zone.
I made it longer on the broadcast. I said it was 30-plus yards. But anyway, he'll take that.
And here's our 2-point conversion here.
Yes, our first of the year. Did we get one last year?
No.
I didn't think
not.
we did.
We changed things up. You know, remember Porter was our number 1 holder, but he missed most of the year. And then Porter came back. We just never did get one.
Oh, come up hard. And here's John Kell playing on the defensive side.
Great pick.
Lays out. He ran a great pattern.
And this is our young group here, our 2s and Mainly our 2s and some 3s. It's a big sack. They had it 1st and goal on 11, or not 1st and goal, 1st down. A big sack right here to get them out of field goal range. This was a 3rd down play.
And that was Reese Poe.
Will Hawkins, Zeke Brown, and looked like Carson Griffin.
That eliminated that threat of scoring because we gave him a big rush on the next play and they threw an incomplete pass.
And this is a quarterback sack by Will Hawkins and Alex Ambrosio.
Quarterback drops back. Little pressure. Ooh!
Yep, nice job.
Sack lunchtime. Good job. So we got a lot of people into the ball game, and you probably got 60 or 70 kids in?
Yeah, we got a lot of them in. You know, we obviously couldn't get everybody in because the thing that we go through is those 2s and really 3s and 4s deserve a chance to play before the 9th graders and those guys. So it's kind of a tough situation to trying to get everybody in because those guys deserve to play some.
And you have to watch quarters.
Yes, exactly.
You got to count quarters.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, big deal. All right, pipeline, please.
Pipeline was good this week. Our JV beat Ringgold 56-12, and our middle school had a big win over Redbud 39-12. So it was a good week for the Yellow Jackets.
Yes, it was. Pipeline is full. We came out of the game fairly injury-free, didn't we?
Yeah, we're fine. No new injuries, and you know, just a few bumps and bruises, but nothing. We got some ankles we got to deal with, but we made it through it.
We're halfway through the regular season, so the bye week comes at a nice time.
Yep, it does, and we're going to take some time off. We're going to take Monday off and get them back on the field Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday. Haven't decided what I'm going to do Friday yet, but we need to have a good 3 days of practice for sure.
And then we may have a 4th if we don't have a good 3 days.
Exactly.
Exactly. This, like I said, the bye week comes at a good time. And, you know, when we looked at this schedule, when you and I first started talking about it, and you're taking a blind draw out of the hat, you think, man, this schedule is really front-loaded with what we thought was going to be the best teams in the region. And you're happy with the way the first 5 games have played out.
Yes, for sure. You know, we did think it was front-loaded, but now you look at the region and it may not be front-loaded. You know, with Haralson County and LFO playing so well, it may be back-end loaded. So,
yes.
But that's a good thing. You know, we got Haralson County and LFO late, so we've got to work on ourselves next week and get better because we got a big game versus Adairsville because I know Coach Bishop will have his team ready to go. And that is at Adairsville, so we'll have to see how Tiger Stadium
Road Warriors. It'll be a month since we played the 3 by the time we get back.
Yep.
It's been a while.
Yes, it has.
And I miss our press box. But anyway, that's the way it goes. If you would like to watch the Boys of Fall, and I know you'd want to watch them many times, all you have to do is go to calhountdclub.com and look at just pull that up and you can watch the Boys of Fall any number of times. And we'd like a big shout out to Coach Bill Long's video broadcasting class. Our production crew for today's production was Angie Donis, Manuel Fitz, Mary Catherine Kendrick, Annabelle Porch, and Cameron Hansard. And we thank all of them. They do a fantastic job. And any final comments?
Yes, they do. We appreciate the work that they do.
Yeah, they do a good job.
They do a great job.
Bring us water and keep us awake during breaks?
Yes, sometimes.
Sometimes, okay, all right. You done? You ready to go on?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Thank you again for watching the Coach Hal Lamb Show. We'll see you in 2 weeks.